All right, welcome to the commencement of Project King George here in Brantford, Ontario. This currently is a detached garage at the property, and the homeowners are looking to convert this into an ADU space. We've gone through the design process and we finalized a design, and now we're diving into the demolition and ripping things apart. So earlier in the day, before all of this came down, there was some drywall in here, there was some other stuff in here that's all kind of come out. You can see some remnants of that up towards the back. This is one of those situations that is really good proof of you just never know what you're getting into when you start a project. And one of the reasons why we always tell clients to have a contingency available in the budget in case we hit challenges like this. So you can see that this is obviously an older building, and like I said, this was fully drywalled in before. You can see where the panel is over there. That was kind of the whole way across. First thing you're going to notice as we get in here is if you look at the studs on the exterior walls of this, this is kind of a problem. Everything is scabbed together right now. So these existing studs, a stud should go continuously all the way to the top. However, it does not. There's a seam here, and to accommodate that seam, whoever built this originally has lapped in additional pieces of 2x4 here and, through nails to try to make that make sense and make it work. Obviously, it has worked long enough. It unfortunately is not code compliant to build this way. Anytime that you do have a staggered joint like this, there is a minimum required distance for lap for material on either side of the joint in order for that to be considered structurally sound. Even worse than that, even worse news, we'll pan over to here, we'll come have a look at this. I don't know if you can tell from far away. If you look, you'll notice up here first, you'll see remnants of some nesting and stuff in here. There's a carpenter ant infestation, and I don't know if you're aware of what carpenter ants are. They're basically ants that are similar to termite in the sense that they will eat wood continuously. So we'll zoom in, we'll get a little closer up here, have a look at that. You can see some of their handiwork in there. They channel through and core out wood. I don't know if you can see in there, but it is pretty well hollow inside that timber. Anytime that is present is a big red flag for us as a builder. And it's definitely not something that we want to cover up or seal up, because if they're present up there, that means they're present all through the existing studs, which again on this side are also kind of lapped in. So there's going to be a whole bunch of structural issues here that we have to fix. We have to get rid of the infestation too. Otherwise, you're just putting new lumber in for them to eat, and you're topping up their dinner plate, more or less. Anyways, we have some challenges to address here. We are going to push through. We are solutions focused, and we are excited to help you watch this come to life as we go through the process. Stay tuned for more.